And
Eddie?
Yeah.
We have the new Attorney General on the phone.
Whoa, breaking news, folks. Wayne Anthony Ross, welcome, Attorney General. Well, I guess the confirmation process isn't over, but welcome to the program, Wayne.
Thanks. I sure appreciate your support. And
yep.
It's going to be fun and a big job.
Well, can you let us know? I don't know if it's appropriate to ask you how long ago you knew, but obviously the secret has been in the bag for a while. It's always interesting to know, no different than how the governor knew she was getting picked for the vice presidency. How long did you know, and how did the process work out?
Well, I knew for sure when I was at the press conference an hour ago and she announced it. So.
That's the right answer, isn't it?
You bet.
That's the answer I would expect coming from an attorney general.
You hear rumors, and
yeah.
But there's many a slip between the cup and the lip. So.
Well, I tell you this much, and here's what brought, as you know, I've been advocating for you to be the Attorney General, not that my comments mean anything, but it was just a personal issue. I just thought you were the right person for the job at the time. I don't want to take anything from Mr. Kohlberg. I know you don't want to either, but I think the difference is that you possess the political savvy and the strength to stand down there in Juneau and weather some storms if need be. And I just think that internally, I've talked to people, and I just don't. And anyways, that's what I'm gonna say. That's so positive about you coming aboard, and I think that you bring that not only you legal experience and legal mind, but you also bring the stamina, the political stamina, to make things happen in Juneau.
Well, I always liked a good fight, that, so.
You're not afraid to fight either.
That's right.
I think a socialist when you see one, not that I want to get you involved in all those names, but, I think you know what's right and what's wrong, and, Wayne, I really appreciate you spending some time with us. Anything you'd like to say?
Well, I'll try to do the very best job I can to represent the people of our beloved state of Alaska.
Well, how's this, do you think, going to change your life here? It's a big change. Obviously, you're going to need to go to Juneau more often and kind of break up your private practice a little bit.
I have to give up my private practice.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to learn. There's a lot of crucial issues facing the state of Alaska, and I got to learn more about those issues and what's the best thing we can do for the state to develop our resources and our potential, and
yes,
it's going to be a very interesting period of time, and I ask for your listeners' prayers.
Yes, absolutely. Rishi, are the phone calls there? Let's take a phone call, see if anything for Mark there in line 2. Mark, welcome to the program. You're on with the new Attorney General, Wayne Anthony Ross.
Yeah, I guess I've got a question or a concern with Mr. Ross being our Attorney General, seeing how he's going to be the number one person in charge of defending our rights of free speech.
Now, Mark, you're my regular socialist, right? That calls in.
Yeah, I've called
okay.
in for,
all right,
I'm not affiliated with any particular party.
I understand, but I just wanted to clarify that. So go ahead.
Well, so I'm calling. It's my understanding Mr. Ross represented that guy down on the peninsula pro bono for dumping cold water on the people who are using their free speech rights to protest against the Iraq War. And I want to understand what his position as an Attorney General and defending our rights of free speech, isn't that in conflict?
You want to take that, Wayne?
Eddie, I didn't call to answer questions. I just called to thank you for your support.
Kind of a cop-out.
I agree. And no, I don't think it's a cop-out.
Oh, it's a big-time cop-out.
Yeah,
there'll be time to answer
He'll have plenty of time to answer questions.
All right, buddy.
Wayne, hey, thank you so much. I apologize for the phone call. That's all right.
You.
Yeah, no problem. And thank you so much, Wayne Anthony Ross, for giving us a holler today.
Hey.
You bet. No problem.